Okay, we're back. We've had to do a lot of manipulation to get this to record because the camera on my phone doesn't quite like it. And we're going to do this run through of Odin's Ravens now, the 2-player version that we're going to do. So here we have our world track, which I know this isn't ideal because obviously it's zoomed out, but you kind of get the idea from the colours. And we'll explain what we're laying and what we're doing as we go through it. So, first thing we do is we take first player, and that's generally you.
Thank you.
So, off you go.
Okay.
So let's just recap things, yeah. So we've set this up and everything else. What we can do, we can play any number of cards we want to on our turn. Yes, because if you watch the setup film, you saw that we took Loki cards and we took land cards. And we can play any number of those cards in a turn, as long as we can play them. So, for example, if I wanted to go on this lake, I would have to play a lake card. And then I'd have to play this card, it's mountains, this one, isn't it? And then field. So you play consecutively playing cards as long as you've got that card to play. If you can't play, so say for example I didn't have any lakes, I could play 2 of any other card. Yeah, so I could play 2 mountains or 2 fields to go onto that space. But it'll become clearer as we play along. So, sorry, yeah. Do you want to go?
Yes. I can't actually go.
That's a good start.
It's a great start. So...
Can't you play a Loki card?
I could play...
So what are you playing?
This Loki card, which actually means I can either move a card up or down to change the route, or I can swap 2 cards, any 2 cards.
And a point I want to make about Loki cards is, once you've played a Loki card, it's discarded from the game. If you run out of land cards, you reshuffle the deck, but with Loki cards you don't. You get 8, and that's what you've got.
It's still quite a difficult turn, but I think the best thing I can do would be to swap this card
With that one.
with that card.
And when you do swap, you can't change the orientation. Oh, look at that.
It's still not great for me because I still haven't got that card, but I can play 2 of those to get me over those first 3.
Yeah, because the great thing about this is if you play the card, in this case Mrs. Greenie there is playing 2 to create a mountain, you get to travel the whole length of the mountain, not just 1. Okay.
And I'm going to take 1, 2 land cards and a Loki.
Yeah, at the end of every turn you get to take 3 cards, and it can be any mixture of the ones that you want. So I'm going to play, let me just move this so we can see what we're doing. I'm going to play lake, forest, field, lake. 1, 2, 3 land cards. Sure, go.
I'm going to play 2 forest to go there, and a lake to go there. And then I'm going to take 2 land cards. Sorry, I'm going to take 3 land cards this time.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to take 2 land cards because I can't actually do anything under Loki. Sure, go.
Okay. I don't have any fields, so I'm going to play 2 mountains to get over those fields.
Okay.
And an ice to go there. And this Loki card, which means I can move forward 1 space, or I can move my opponent back 1 space. But I want. Because
that's what husband and wife call each other. They're opponents.
You are my opponent.
I am your opponent. I'll be your opponent in a minute if you put the card in the right place. Okay.
And then I have a lake to move there. So I'm now going to pick 2 land and 1 Loki.
Okay, so I'm going to go field, and I also have the same Loki card which allows me to move forward one. So I'll put that here, which means I can go there, and then I can play a mountain to go there. And that's that is pretty much all I can do. So I'm going to take 2 land and a Loki. It's your go.
I'm struggling again. So I'm just going to miss my turn and take 3 land cards.
Just so you know as well, there's a hand size limit on this game of 7. So if she was to take, she had 5 cards in her hand and she took 3, she'd have to discard 1 because obviously that's 8.
But you do get to choose which ones you discard.
Yeah, you don't just randomly chuck things out. You should. Anyway, so I'm going to play a lake, followed by ice, followed by field, followed by mountain, and I'm going to take 3 land cards. So okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go ice, to move there. And then I'm going to play this Loki card. Don't know if you can see it, but that one enables me either to remove a card or to swap one round.
Turn it round.
Turn it round. And I'm going to use it to turn this one round that way.
Okay.
So I'm now going to go
You can't.
mountain.
Oh yeah, I kept thinking you was the top one here.
No, mountain. Field. Lake. And mountain. And then I'm going to take 3 land tiles this time. In the hope I might be able to play something.
Okay, so I'm going to play 2 forests so I can move into the ice, a lake to go there, and then I'm going to take 2 land and a Loki. Sure go?
I'm stuck again.
Oh yeah?
I have nothing I can do. So I'm going to take 2 land and a Loki. And it's your go.
It is. I'm going to play this Loki card, which I think you've already seen. It's the one where you can change the push them up and down, and I'm going to push that one to there. Okay.
Thank you.
It's okay. And then I'm going to play an ice to go there, and then I'm going to play this Loki card, which is the bane of your existence. Okay, and this basically means is I can either take 2 cards for myself straight away, that's the top ability, or I can add a card anywhere I want on any side, and what it does, it creates this extra piece of loop that the other player has to go around. Can't imagine why you want to do it to yourself. So for example, obviously you take the top card, so this is the card I've got, and I'm going to put it here, because what that does is it breaks up this run, and it means now she'll have to do that to continue on, so it's extended the route. And that's it. So I'm going to take 3 land cards. 1, 2, 3. She'll go.
Okay, so I'm going to play a mountain to go there, and ice to go there, and a lake to go there. And then I'm going to return the favour and play that. So I'm going to take this card. It's not the best one to pick because it's a pair, so it's not going to hold him back that much. But even so, we'll do that. Makes his turn a little bit longer.
Are you done?
And then I'll take 2 land and a Loki.
Okay. So I'm going to play 2 ice to go there, then a lake to go there, and then a field to go there. And now I'm going to take 1, 2, 3 land cards. Sure go.
There's not a lot I can do at the moment, but I can make your route a little bit longer.
Have you got another one of those?
I have. I've just picked it up.
Just to say something, you actually get 2 of each card in your Loki deck. There's 4 types of cards.
Oh, once again, it's a double.
Good.
But even so, I'll put it there.
Because that would have been a really good run in.
And that is about as much as I can do. So I'm going to take 2 land and a Loki. That puts me up to 7 cards.
I'm going to be kind to you now.
That's not like you.
No. This Loki card, I think you've seen it before, where we get to rotate the face, but you can also use it to remove a card. So I'm going to use it to remove a card, and I, believe it or not, I'm going to take that one out. And that, these don't get bunched up, guys. This just creates a space. So we'll take that one out of the game. Yeah. So I'm going to play a mountain to go there. Then I'm going to play 2 mountains to go there. Then I'm going to play a field to go there. Then I'm going to take 2 land cards and a Loki. It's your go.
My cards are pretty rubbish at the moment. So I'm going to play 2 forest cards to move on the ice. And I'm going to play 2 fields to move on to the mountain. And then I'm going to play this Loki card, which allows me to move 1 space forward.
Or the player space back.
Or the other player a space back. And I'm going to move on there. Oh, and actually I'm going to move on to that one with the lake as well. So I'll take 1, 2 Loki, 2 land and a Loki.
Okay. So I want to take, I can't go this turn, yeah? So I'm going to take 2 land, yeah? So I'll shuffle
these up ready.
Okay, so I took 1 land already, 2nd land and the Loki card. It's your go. It's got you thinking now, hasn't it?
It has.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm studying.
God, could be here all night, guys.
Right, okay, I've got 2 field cards.
Yep.
To move there, and a forest to move on there, and then I'll take 3 land cards.
Okay. Well, I'm going to play a Loki card. It's another one that allows me to shift stuff around. And I'm going to move that up to there. And then I'm going to play your favourite Loki card to put another one of these. I'm actually going to put it there. So now the route kind of goes like that. Yeah?
No, like that.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. like that. Yeah, sorry.
Don't try and make it longer.
I should do. Anyway, so I'm going to play ice, field, forest. And then I'm going to take 2 land and a Loki. Shall we go?
Right. I'm going to play this Loki card, which allows me to slide 1 card up or down. And I'm going to slide that one
Oh,
over
good choice.
there.
That's a good choice, because that's the thing you can do as well. You can't affect any land cards here with that's got a raven on it, but if you slide one up, it always goes on top of the one. So, for example, if I put that there, it would have gone on top of that. Yeah, and that's actually a good move because it's created a long chain, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That's really good.
Not that I can get very far, but I'm going to play those 2 ice cards to go on that mountain, and then I will take 2 land and a Loki.
Well, I can't actually go, so I'm going to go 2 land and a, oh, it's my last Loki card.
Yes, I've taken my last Loki too. Indeed.
She'll go.
Yes.
It's great viewing.
Yeah, I know. Not a lot I can do. I'm going to have to use those 2, and I really don't want to, but I haven't got any fields, so I'm using those 2 to go across those fields.
Yep.
And that's my go. I'll take 3 land cards.
Okay, my go?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to play lake, go there, ice to go there, mountain to go there, and then I'm going to play this Loki card, which allows me to rotate a card, to actually rotate that one round to there. Yeah? And then I'm going to take 3 land cards. Do your go.
Right, I am going to use that lake card to go there, and an ice to go, whoops, there, and that's it. 1,
Yeah?
2, 3.
Okay. I'm going to play 2 ice, which will mean I can go all the way across here. And then I'm going to play 1 forest to go here. And then I'm going to play my Loki card, which allows me to move forward. To go here, and that's game. Because you were first player.
Yep.
So, hopefully we've explained enough for people to understand this game. It's a good game. What do you think?
It's a great game. It's quick, it's fun, simple mechanics. Really like it.
Yeah, it's initially you do think it's not tactical. All you're doing every turn is drawing these, and it's the look of the draw and everything else. But it is genuinely knowing when to play these. So you saw at the end there, I turned that one round. Now logically you'd say, well, why did you turn it round? Because you've got a 2 here. That's because I didn't have any of this in my hand, but I had this Loki card. which means that I could have moved one forward. So by doing that and having a forest in my hand meant that I won. So yeah, I think it's a quite a charming little game. It plays well. We've often had 5-6 games in a row of this game. It's not particularly portable due to the fact that these, when you put 16 cards out, it's actually quite long. It takes up the centre of this gaming table, it does. So in that respect, it's not very portable, but it's a good game, and it gets a thumbs up from me, and I think you genuinely enjoy it, don't you?
I do, yes.
Yeah, so yeah, Odin's Ravens, give it a go, because we enjoy it, and it's only £12, right?
Yeah, round about.
Around about £12.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. If you do, leave a like, leave a comment, and have a good day. Bye.